Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, it is emerging that containing Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka in Azimio la Umoja is going to be a tall order. So, possibilities of Kalonzo Musyoka walking out from this coalition is very high, after realizing that no one is interested in making him his running mate. Azimio is focusing to get a running mate from Mount Kenya region. And the Kenya Kwanza side is celebrating. I don't know how this is helping them. In fact, Oscar Sudi has sarcastically offered to become Kalonzo Musyoka's running mate in case he leaves Azimio and present his papers to the IBC. And this is what Oscar Sudi posted. Congratulations, Bwana Kalonzo, for secretly presenting your details to IBC as presidential candidate. I'm ready to leave Kenya Kwanza if you are willing to select me as your running mate. We have to start campaign. So, according to Oscar Sudi and other people, there is a possibility that Kalonzo Musyoka had secretly presented his documents to IBC for clearance to run for the presidency. Now, we want to try and look on the available options for Kalonzo Musyoka and what it means for Azimio, or what next for Azimio. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request. You might be watching this channel but you're not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our returning subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our video to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, in case Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka will exit Azimio la Umoja coalition party, then he can't exit that coalition with his Wiper party. Because coalition agreement and the law won't allow Kalonzo Musyoka to do that. So that is number one. I'm just imagining Kalonzo Musyoka leaving Azimio, but Wiper party remaining in Azimio until 6 months. I don't know if he is ready to sacrifice this. Because the moment he signed those documents, then that's how he was tying his hands with his Wiper party. Number two, Kalonzo Musyoka cannot join Kenya Kwanza, or he can't even go into a coalition with any other political party in Kenya Kwanza as a Wiper. So you see, if he's going to join any other coalition, then he's going to join as an individual, not as a Wiper party leader, and not bringing Wiper on table. So that is the situation Kalonzo Musyoka is in now. And number three, the available option for him is that he can only go for presidency as an independent candidate. That is the only option Kalonzo Musyoka has in this election. Going to the ballot as an independent candidate, not as a Wiper party. And if Kalonzo Musyoka will go on ballot as a presidential candidate, then my question here is there a possibility of Kalonzo Musyoka becoming the president? Because in my view, I think going on ballot as an independent candidate will make Kalonzo Musyoka to lose anything that he could have gained. He will neither become a deputy president nor a president of the Republic of Kenya in this election. So what is it remaining for him? Because in my own thinking, I believe that Azimio have not just allowed Kalonzo Musyoka to go. I think they had other options for him, that let us make you a prime minister. But seemingly, Kalonzo ni kichwa ngumu, ni kama hayuko tayari kusikiza maneno ya aina hiyo. And because of that, he might walk out. So, what is Kalonzo thinking about when he's walking out of Azimio? Okay, if another option, if he joined Kenya Kwanza, of which I think he will not, then again he might join Kenya Kwanza just as an individual, not as a Wiper Party leader, nor joining as a Wiper Party in Azimio. So Kalonzo simply walked into Azimio trap, knowingly or unknowingly. That's the situation he's facing now. So in my own view, I believe that if Kalonzo Musyoka walk out of Azimio, as of now, he might not walk out so much powerful the way he entered to Azimio. In fact, even he entered more late. But still he was holding to the grip of the Lower Eastern votes. But if he walk out now, then he will walk out leaving the Lower Eastern divided. He can't work with everyone. He will work with a few, but there are people who are going to stay in Azimio all the way to the ballot. The reason being that Kalonzo has confused so many Kambas and his supporters across the entire country by coming out with a contradicting statement. He has been flip-flopping. Sitaenda interview, kidogo ameenda interview. He's forcing Bishop to force Raila Amolo Odinga to make him his running mate. So because of this, even Kamba community, as a community, they are tired. And because of this situation, I'm believing that the only thing Azimio should do, number one, is to forget Kalonzo Musyoka from their plan totally. Whether he's an Azimio or not, let them forget about him, so that if he will stay, then it will just be an added advantage. And if he don't stay, then option B should be working. Let them focus on how they are going to consolidate the Lower Eastern votes and the entire Kamba vote in the country using the available avenues like Charity Ngilu, Kivutha Kibwana, who has been decrying Kalonzo Musyoka, and the rest of the team. Then focus on winning the election. But if they will keep on putting Kalonzo Musyoka into their matrix, then Kalonzo can disappoint them at the till end. So they should assume Kalonzo is not there. And I see Kalonzo Musyoka trying to bring another situation that was there in 2007. You want to pull another 2007 card here. You go for an election, and then you are needed by either side. So you have to try and think which side you want to fall, like that. Akaacha inchi kipigana. Because after Kibaki losing election in 2007, if Kalonzo had not joined him, I don't think if country could have gone into post-election violence. But because he blinked, then the country was found in that situation. But again, possibilities of Kalonzo Musyoka forcing a runoff, as of now, I believe it is too late. Kalonzo had a chance. If he could have continuously campaigned as One Kenya Alliance, consolidate the votes there, then people are going to believe this is his stand, and those who want to follow him, they will just follow him. But because he unfolded the party, he came to Azimio and all those things, I think he lost the grip. So forcing a runoff can be a tall order. For Kalonzo Musyoka, it cannot be that much easy, as he might think. Because that is the thing he's putting in his mind, that he ran for the president, then got around 1.5 million votes, and in that spirit, he forced a runoff, then in return, either of this camp will need him. All of this camp, they will need him. So they will be rushing for him, and he will become a kingmaker. I think that card might not work. And I see, because of Kalonzo Musyoka derailing too much, I think he has put himself in a situation in which he was in some times back in 2013. Remember when he was the vice president during that time, he was moving to William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta's side, telling them that make me the president, support me, and in return, I will help you with to sort out your case. But later, Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto were not willing to work with Kalonzo Musyoka. They did not even need him when they were forming their coalition. They did not want Kalonzo Musyoka. So Kalonzo had no option but to rush and approach Raila Amolo Odinga and then become his running mate. And this confirms to you that Kalonzo Musyoka has only working with Raila Amolo Odinga because the situation has put him in that kind of condition. It means it was not coming from his heart. Because if he supported Raila Odinga in 2013 and 2017, then he could have done it freely from his heart just one more time. If he believed in Raila Amolo Odinga's presidency, the manifesto, the agenda, and leadership. But because of personal interest, that's why Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka ameamua kufa makanga, kufa abiria. He wants to go down with everyone. I think if Raila Odinga become the president without Kalonzo Musyoka input, then Kalonzo Musyoka will go in the history of our books as a betrayer, and in fact, even in this election, he will be seen as a betrayer, and a betrayer who failed totally. Chances of him becoming president any other day, I think it is not there. But if he was within Azimio, then we have people who can sympathize with him. That he has been around with Raila Odinga. He has supported him. I think even Luos, as a community, they can say, they will not have problem voting for Kalonzo because of the substantive sacrifice he could have made. But the situation he has put himself in, the noises making, and the miscalculation he's doing as of now, has even exposed him even much more. And because of that reason, no one will be willing even to go into a coalition with Kalonzo Musyoka in the near future. So that's where Kalonzo Musyoka is as of now. I don't know what you think about this, but that's my view. So thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you, and see you in our next video.